Hi, I'm Alan Thompson with Rupp's Real Estate in DeLand, Florida. We are an investor-friendly real estate firm located in one of the nation's hottest real estate markets, Central Florida. And I want to share with you the 5 things you need to know to create a successful career buying, rehabbing, and selling properties. I've been interested in real estate since middle school. I used to look up farms that were for sale in the area and tell my parents that they needed to buy them because they were going to go up in value. They could have bought those farms for $500 an acre. Now they're selling for $20,000 an acre. My grandfather was a builder in Branson, Missouri, and I just idolized him. It was known from an early age that I'd find a career in real estate. When I first started in the real estate industry as a buyer's agent for an REO specialist, I was taking around one of my buyers who thought that they wanted to become a house flipper. They were buying this particular home for their family. I brought them into what I thought was the perfect home. It needed a little bit of work, but it was priced just right. He walks through the house and he says, "Honey, we can't afford this house." And I was dumbfounded. Looked at him and I said, "Why not?" He said, "The remodel is going to break us." I'd already walked the house and determined that it needed about $20,000 worth of work if you hired a general contractor. He walks through and identifies that he's going to spend at least $15,000 on flooring and another $12,000 on paint. I was blown away. But in that moment, I realized there's always going to be a market for house flipping. Now let's talk about the 5 things you need to know to create a successful career buying, rehabbing, and selling properties. Number 1, you need to be able to find off-market and distressed properties that sellers are willing to sell for you at a discount. If you have too many deals, you can always wholesale a deal. But if you don't have any deals, you're out of business. Number 2, as your real estate professional, I'm going to know the ARV of the property, but you're going to need to know your rehab costs. If you don't know what it's going to cost to rehab a property, then you better bring your contractor. Number 3, you better know how you're going to pay for the property. Houses are selling fast in this market, and if your finances aren't in order and you don't have that hard money loan to back you, you're going to lose out on some great deals. Number 4, you better know how much you want to make on the property so you know the spread between your acquisition costs, your repair costs, the sales price, and where you're going to fall in between. That leads me into the 5th thing you need to know to create a successful career buying, rehabbing, and selling properties. You need to know that every property is a risk. You could lose money at any time on any deal, and you better be prepared to sell fast to move on to the next deal.